In this video, I'm going to show you guys the different math-related tools that you can use in Performance Matters. As usual, if you are ever stuck on what a tool necessarily means, you can click this blue circle icon and it will tell you the title of the tool itself. The first tool that we're going to go ahead and talk about is this box with an R inside of it. That means that it's a reference sheet. This is some kind of document that your teacher has uploaded for you to use during your test, or it might be a website for you to also use during the test. Most of the time, your teachers might upload a formula sheet or might add a link to the Desmos testing calculator specific to Virginia. Right now, for this test, if I open up this reference sheet, I see that it is an 8th grade math formula sheet. Now, it's pretty small, so there's a couple different things that we can do. If I scroll down to the bottom, I can zoom in or I can zoom out. To reset, you can hit that cross icon. Or you can enlarge your screen, write down the formula that you would like. To exit out of this screen, what I have found the best way to do is on your keyboard, hit Control-, probably 4 or 5 times, and now you can exit out. To reset, you hit Control-0. You can open it back up and it will be back to its standard size. The next tool that we're going to talk about is the ruler tool. You can drag and drop it, change it from inches to centimeters, use the black arrows to rotate, and use these arrows, the straight arrows, to adjust the size of the ruler. So I can measure pretty far. If you feel like you have changed your ruler a little bit too much, you can always reset by hitting this red circle, and it will reset back to its original spot. To get rid of the ruler tool, just click the ruler button again. The next button is the protractor. This is used typically when measuring angles. You can drag and drop the protractor to wherever you would like. You can use the arrows on the middle of your screen to rotate the protractor. And you can see the hand tool on the red line to move the position of the red line to help get a precise answer. To get rid of the protractor tool, just click the protractor button again. This next tool is the straight edge tool, which you can use to draw straight lines on your paper. In order to erase a tool, you're going to go to the clear highlighting line, and that will get rid of all of the straight lines that you have drawn on your page. It also will get rid of any highlighting. It erases your entire page. The next tool is going to be the compass. This is used mainly in geometry, and I have found that you need to hit Control- a couple of times to use the undo and the clear. So here you can draw a circle. You can adjust the size of the circle. You can change the position of the circle. And if you don't like the line you just drew, you can hit undo. And if you want to clear all of your markings, you can hit clear. To get rid of the compass tool, just click compass. To reset the size of your screen, hit Control-0. These last 3 tools are calculators. You won't see all 3 calculators, you'll probably just see one. These are Desmos calculators, but they're not the testing calculators that you might see on your SOL. So there may be some features that these calculators have that your SOL calculator will not have, which is why you might see a calculator in this reference sheet over here. If we click this button, we can type, and you also can use your keyboard to type as well. This next one is the scientific calculator. And we can see our answer, and we can type multiple lines here. And you also can use the keypad itself. And the last one is the graphing calculator. You need to scroll down to the bottom in order to access the calculations. And we also can graph a line. And we can see our line there. And those are some of the math tools that you may or may not see. Stay tuned a little bit longer just to see what the calculator would look like in this reference sheet. Here I'm in a different test. I'm actually in the same test, but just a different section of the test. And I now have the calculator for a reference sheet. So I'm going to click this. And now the Desmos testing calculator will appear. I know that this is the calculator that's going to be used on the SOL because it says Virginia in this green bar up here. So this will be the same exact type of calculator that you will see when you're taking your SOLs.